Well, after 2 days of meetings, the Committee of Creditors meet has come to an end for DHFL. After the meeting started on 24th of December, went on till late on 24th of December, and then continued on Christmas Day as well. We are understanding that the Committee of Creditors has finally decided to put up all the bids for voting. Now, this means that all the bids that were received on November 17th as well as December 14th will be put up for voting by the CoC. And the voting window, we understand, is likely to open on 27th of December and end on 14th of January 2021. So this will be an e-voting process, and the bid that receives the highest number of votes and above 66% of votes of the CoC will be considered as the approved or the winning bid for DHFL. Now, considering that they have put all bids to vote that were received on 17th November as well as December 14th, it includes the bids for the entire company by Adani Properties, Oaktree Capital as well as Piramal Enterprises. It also includes the bid for the wholesale book by Lowy as well as Adani Properties, and also the bid that Piramal Enterprises had retained for the retail book of DHFL. So all these bids will go for voting in the e-voting process, and the bid with the highest amount of votes, about 66%, will be the approved bid. Currently, of course, the highest bids, as we know, are from Oaktree Capital as well as Piramal Enterprises, and these are for the entire company, something that we know is preferable to the lenders. Oaktree Capital's bid stands at currently at 38,340 crores, and Piramal Enterprises bid stands at 37,200 crores, and this was after both the parties increased their bid amounts ahead of the meeting on December 24th. But very importantly, this is the penultimate stage for the DHFL process. If the voting process goes through and one winning bidder emerges, a lot of rounds of bidding have already happened. If we remember, it's been totally 4 rounds of bidding. It started with Piramal Enterprises bidding only for the retail book of DHFL, Adani Properties bidding for the wholesale as well as slum rehabilitation book, Lowy also bid for the slum rehabilitation book initially and the wholesale book, and the only bidder that has been consistently bidding for the entire company was Oaktree Capital, until the 3rd round of bidding that happened on 17th of November, where Adani Properties came in and said, put in a surprise offer that they will be bidding for the entire company, and they also put a bid for the entire company after putting in their offer. After which the Committee of Creditors allowed all players to change their bids, to put in bids for the entire company if they wish to. If they wish to retain their bids for the options that they had chosen earlier, that was also allowed. And then the race between Piramal Enterprises and Oaktree Capital has started after 14th of December. In fact, as I said ahead of yesterday's meeting, they also increased their bid. We know that both the parties increased their bids by 1,700 crores. Oaktree Capital had additionally offered interest payment to financial creditors of 1,700 crores, while Piramal Enterprises on 22nd December itself said that they will be offering 100 crores additional interest payment to financial creditors, and they will be increasing their planned investment in the insurance business if they acquire the company from 300 crores to 1,000 crores. So again, that's a 1,700 crore increase. So of course, they are both trying to put their best foot forward. There have been letters written from Ajay Piramal's side to the DHFL administrator, a letter written by Oaktree Capital saying that there has been a campaign to undermine their bid, while Ajay Piramal in his letter had said that their bid is more feasible, it's better in terms of value maximization as well. We'll have to see how the voting process goes and which is the bid, depending on the components, because the upfront amount in both the bids, considering the upfront amount, is higher in the bid by Piramal Enterprises. So we will have to see that which is the preferred bid for the lenders and which gets the highest amount of votes.